Welcome to Hump Day Happy Hour. How are you guys doing this week? What are you guys watching? What are you guys drinking? I went with some Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm going to be sending this link out too because sometimes there's some trouble finding it. So I just want to make sure everyone knows where to go. I don't know exactly what it looks like to be outside when you guys are trying to sync up and view. But yeah, I'm going to take a sip. And so based off of our conversation that we were having last week, I went ahead and I watched Penny Dreadful. So I did not like it as much as I thought I would. I'll give details as you guys trickle in. And I'll let you guys know. So I binge watched all of Penny Dreadful, the original series, not the spin-off that just started airing recently. I'm watching Dead to Me on Netflix, which is still funny, but it's not as awesome as the first season, but it's still good, and I'm still enjoying it. And there was also, I'm giving Westworld a try. I've been sort of hesitant, but I'm 3 episodes in so far, and it's pretty interesting. I don't know. We'll see how that one goes too. But yeah, so that's what I've been watching so far. I'm trying to think. Oh my God, yeah. How could I forget? Outlander finished, and I was devastated. I cried so hard. As I always do at Outlander. Yeah, I think I'm going to officially say that Outlander is my favorite show. Everything they've been doing is so good. And I've been so happy with even what I'm reading are changes from the way the books were written. I haven't read the books. If it's your first time tuning in, I haven't read the books, but I love the show. So yeah, I'm happy with the kind of changes that they made if they advanced Claire's storyline. I don't want to give spoilers away either until the crowd comes in and people want to talk about it. They want to get to the juicy stuff. So then, or else I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So yeah, and then I just binge watched Practical Jokers a little bit ago, so I've been raving about that, and I just saw that they're going to be having a new series in quarantine where they're kind of doing a virtual dinner party with each other. So I'm really looking forward to that. That comes out at the end of May. I think maybe the 24th or 21st. So that's another one I'm really looking forward to. And sorry, I'm just making sure people can get to the link too while I'm doing this. Not the best at multitasking all the time. So yeah, that's those are the main shows I've been watching. Discuss some of that. I'm curious to see what you guys have been watching. What are some of your favorite shows? And then I always like the recommendations you guys give. So yeah, I guess I'll start gushing about Outlander. Since, so there will be spoilers, just so you know. I've been kind of rewatching since season 1. I'm starting season 4 of my rewatch. And it's amazing to see how carefully the whole story, every narrative, all the callbacks, everything is so thoughtful the way they've been creating the story. There aren't really, loose ends. So if there's something mentioned or a character you meet, you might forget about them, but then it comes back and there's something that is life changing that happens with those people, and so so that's why Outlander has been one of my favorites. It hasn't lost its way. It's been 5 solid seasons. They have a plan, and I know they're going off of the books, and that helps too. But it doesn't always work out so well when they go off of even if they have a book to go off of. So that's why. And the characters, you can just champion every one of the characters too. I mean, except for the villains, even though you can see like why they're twisted. But then no, you can't. No, they're horrible people, and everyone who dies deserves to die. Well, who's killed, who's a bad guy. Every bad guy gets what they deserve. It's the other thing I like about it. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed that Lord John has now kind of taken his bow from the show. I know they had a spin-off series of books about him, so I'd totally be cool with a spin-off series, starring Lord John too. So, hey Tom, how are you? How's your week been? Mm-hmm. Don't know if you watch Outlander. I just started talking about Outlander until seeing how many people were trickling in and what you guys wanted to talk about. So. What have you been watching this week? Anything new and exciting? Oh gosh, make it a priority. It's my favorite show. It's so well done through and through. Um, yeah, I really liked the movie What We Do in the Shadows, and I watched a few episodes of the show. I'm not as in love with it compared to the. It does have that Christopher Guest office feeling. Yeah. Did you see the movie What We Do in the Shadows? It's kind of hard to beat the original cast too, especially with Taika. Oh yeah, okay. If you see the movie and then see the show, it's different. That's a funny thing too. Whenever you see a movie before a show or vice versa, it sort of makes the first imprint on you. So yeah. So watching it, I kind of compare it to the movie first. So that kind of changed my. Oh, oh yes, yeah. She's a college student, right? Or just like, I think like a student. Or just an average girl. She's not a vampire or anything. Or wait, was she? Where she wasn't a werewolf, was she? That's it. Okay, I forgot. Or maybe I didn't even make it that far to the turning. I do get a kick out of the emotional vampire though. That guy is a riot. That's so true too. We all have people like that, don't we, in our lives? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how many episodes I watched. I gave it I gave it a little bit of a go, and it wasn't like a priority show. So, but I might check it out again. Has Reese Darby made any appearances? He was in the movie as a werewolf. He's hilarious. I was hoping he'd be in it. Yeah, I know. It is kind of funny. Vampires in the real world, especially how like awkwardly out of place they are. Okay. I'll have to double check too, because he'd also be a turning point for me. I would want to go back and check it out. He's really funny. Yeah, it's the same universe. They just kind of recast it, so it's the same sort of story, same characters, but it's just different people playing them. Oh, did it? What happened with the rivalry with the werewolves? I don't think I made it that far. Yeah, it does make it a little more contemporary. The vampires versus werewolves. Okay, see, I watched Penny Dreadful. Have you seen Penny Dreadful? I know Bobby had, and he was saying it was good. So I was going to follow up with him on it during our next chat. But I couldn't remember if you saw it too. Because, okay. Yeah. I was disappointed by Penny Dreadful. How much did you see? Well, if you didn't see much of the first, do you know about what happens? Because I knew what the twist at the end of season 1 is. Okay. Yeah, Ava Green's Vanessa Ives voice is still stuck in my head. Yeah. I know I was late to the party. I feel like so many people are catching up on old stuff now. Okay. Oh, you don't care if I smile? Josh Hartnett's character ends up being a werewolf at the end of the first season. So I knew that going into the show. I knew that was the twist. I didn't realize it happened so early in the series. For some reason, I thought that would be like at the end. But yeah, I mean, so much of it was predictable too. And then they leave like loopholes and loose ends. I honestly liked Frankenstein's creature the best out of everybody. He was the most pure of heart, even though I like Josh Hartnett. I felt like they didn't give him enough to work with, or enough screen time. It was mostly, Vanessa oriented, and her bit got old and annoying, even though Ava Green did a great job, but, Yes, I saw that episode, the werewolves marking their territory. No, the werewolves are funny. They're funny there. And Penny Dreadful, it's minimal. It's like he's kind of the only werewolf you see. Well, not technically, but that's another bigger spoiler. So, oh, and City of Angels, is that what happens? I have no idea what the Penny Dreadful spinoff is. But see, that's the thing too. It's not like Vanessa Ives was the devil itself. The devil wanted her as his bride. Well, devil and Dracula. Okay, so Natalie, okay, devil. So it's more devil stuff. Is he in pursuit of a match again? It's actually the guy who plays the creature. He's in the spinoff, a different character, but it's the same actor. So, so that was interesting. I was kind of hoping he would be the same character because he doesn't die, and it's kind of left with poor guy being alone. So I was sort of hoping he'd reprise the same character and we'd see what happens. Yeah. Nope. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I also thought it was kind of weird that it started with, for Penny Dreadful, it starts with the devil. I started Westworld. I'm 3 episodes into that, and I'm about halfway into Dead to Me. the new season. It's easier to get through those comedies. And I needed something funny after Penny Dreadful. Ugh, it was just melancholy. The whole thing was just dreary. I know, dreadful, but okay, I haven't watched Killing Eve yet. Does that live up to the hype? Because for me, Penny Dreadful didn't live up to the hype. Okay, how's the first season? Is it good? How's the second season? What do you think? I'm 3 episodes into the first season, so I'm just getting a sense of what it is. It's trippy. What's the premise of Killing Eve exactly? I haven't really looked into it closely. Yeah, I know. It's great to see such powerful ladies nominated all the time. And Sandra Oh did win. Was it the Emmy or was it just the Golden Globe? Just the Golden. I mean, both are great. But I saw that Ava Green was nominated for, I think, Golden Globe, maybe? Or she was nominated for her performance on Penny Dreadful. Oh, okay. An investigator and an assassin. I didn't realize that. Okay. Which is which? Interesting. Okay. Sandra was by the book. Cool. Wait, so why is it Killing Eve? So the assassin is trying to kill the investigator? Wait, was she hired to, or is it because the investigator is just trying to catch the assassin? Or is there like a twist that like... Sorry, I'm asking too many questions for you to type answers to. Oh, okay. Wait, Villainy? That's her name? Like, or... Okay, I see. That's interesting. Kind of like a deconstruction of their characters. Oh, there's an attraction too. Okay, I see. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I'll add it to my watch list. My ever growing. Okay, they haven't kissed or anything. It's just the silent tension in the room. Okay. Psychological cat and mouse games. Does it get violent too? Since she's in, like, does she continue killing people too, or is she just preoccupied with not letting Eve catch her? Mm. Okay. So wait, MI6. So does she play British? Oh wow. Well, she is a great actress, though. I know she's done a lot of really good work. Well, both of them. Have you seen Dead to Me? Yeah, it's BBC, I know. I saw AMC got the rights to Anne Rice's interview with the vampire, just the whole Vampire Chronicles. The first season's really good. Dead to Me is good too. Two powerhouse females. So far, I like the first season better than the second one. I'm about halfway into the second one. Yeah, I know. There's so much. It's hard to just keep track of what you want to watch. I totally hear you. No, it doesn't take place at a mortuary. What happens is Christina Applegate's husband is killed in a hit and run, and Linda Cardellini and James Marsden are the people who run him over and flee the crime scene. So then Linda goes to a grieving support group and meets Christina Applegate there, and then they both become friends. So meanwhile, harboring this secret. Yeah. So there's a lot of like female friendship and bonding, and supporting each other and giving each other strength, but also like this whole other crime scenario on the side, and it's all these secrets. So it's interesting. And then there's a second crime for the second season, and so yeah, it's like half of it is freaking out and covering your tracks, and the other half is genuinely, starting to care about each other. The two ladies, so it's fun. Well, funny. Murder's not fun, but it's good. What is it? What else have you been watching? That's true. Yeah, I usually see the men being assassins and agents and stuff. All right, it's on my watch list officially. I'll be sure to check it out after going through my other shows. I know seeing stuff and starting things on Netflix has been keeping me busy that I haven't even started looking at other stuff. Well, Westworld's on HBO. I'm kind of trying to quickly get through as much of that as I can, at least the first season, during this little watch-a-thon week. What are you going to do after killing Eve? That's cool. Okay, season 3 of Westworld. Did season 3 just finish, or is season 4 about to start? I lost track. And I know part of it filmed in San Francisco, but I have no idea like what part of the show could have been filmed in San Francisco since it's all the West. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the actors I like are in Westworld too, so that's why. And it's being nominated for stuff. It's like whatever I don't watch ends up getting nominated. I'm always surprised though when they come to like San Francisco for a soundstage. They could go anywhere. Staying high. I haven't seen the Twilight Zone yet either, the new one. Yeah. Blatant CGI. Yeah, I know. That's always super annoying. Yeah, they do a good job on Westworld too. It's really creepy. Like the whole robotic aspect of it. And then I just saw the episode where they cut to like a young Anthony Hopkins, where they do that whole youthifying CGI thing. It's crazy. I was like, oh my god. It's like they took his face from Silence of the Lambs. No, I don't. I haven't seen Star Wars, so I don't follow Star Wars shows. I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to. I like more of like the like Merlin and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to Cursed. Yes, I just live with fava beans and a Chianti. It looks close enough to Chianti. So. Oh, I didn't realize it was Western. See, I have no idea what a Mandalorian even is. Okay. I see so much hype about it online. It's a Western, but like space Western? I don't, because I don't quite understand how that stuff works. It is space Western. Okay. That's what I thought. All right. Yeah. I'm not super big on the spacey shows. Um, I like more like fantasy magical stuff. Is it kind of like Firefly then? Mandalorian? Sounds kind of like Firefly, collecting bounties, traveling planet to planet. Because I saw Firefly. No Jedi. See, I'm not even sure what Jedi are. Oh, so it's just one person traveling? And then like each episode he encounters different people on a different planet? Okay. Who plays the Mandalorian? I forget. Because I didn't pay attention. Oh, Pedro Pascal. Okay. I still remember him being on Mentalist. Yes, I know. Game of Thrones. I know he's done bigger things since The Mentalist. But I remember him starting off there. Well, I mean, I know he's done stuff before then too, but I just remember that one, among others. Yeah, I still don't think I'm going to bother with Game of Thrones. So far, like whatever show that everybody was in love with or that was showered with praise that I wasn't interested in watching, when I do watch it, then I end up being disappointed, and I'm like, why did I bother? Should have just stuck to my gut. That going back to my disappointment of Penny Dreadful. How's the second season of Westworld? Like, does it get better? Are most of the same people still around? Guessing that all the robots stick around, and then like the visitors change. Because 3 episodes in, and I'm waiting for like the, I guess, robots mutiny, sort of. It gets a little better? Okay. Yeah, because like right now it just feels so weird with the characters locked into a story. And like now I'm on the cusp of Anthony Hopkins having a new story he's introducing. No, sorry, I don't follow Star Trek either. Again, space stuff. I do know Anson Mount is doing well though on his show, his Star Trek show. And I did watch him. Wait, what was the comic book one where he couldn't speak? I saw that, but I like him best in Hell on Wheels. Did you ever see Hell on Wheels? It's a Western. Do you do mostly the sci-fi stuff? That's it, Inhumans. Thank you. I couldn't remember. It did fail miserably. It was bad. It was pretty, yeah. Exactly. The MCU on ABC. It was bad. I watched it because of Anson Mount, because that was his next project after Hell on Wheels. And it was no. I was like, that's just dumb. It wasn't very well done. I want to see Agent Carter. I want to go back and watch that because I didn't watch that as it was happening. I was interested in it, but every year it was on the cusp of cancellation, and eventually was canceled. But there's too many shows that I keep lobbying for that just end up getting canceled, and I'm sitting there pissed off again. Oh, it was supposed to be a film. Yeah. I could have seen how a movie would have been better for that. Does Agent Carter end knowing that there's an ending in sight, or is it kind of like an unsatisfying end? Yeah, I haven't watched Shield at all. That one I'm not as interested in. I like Agent Carter. Like I like the era. I'm a sucker for, I'm a sucker for a period piece with Timeless and all. So I just want to make sure Agent Carter has the ending where they saw it coming and they take care of stuff, even if it's not tied into the. Crap. So it was only 2 seasons. God, I thought it had more than that. Yeah, that's why I didn't start. Oh man. They were probably going to tie it in with the movies too. Somehow. Like indirectly. They did, yeah. I know. That part. That part made me cry. It's hard to do like movies and then shows tying into movies and keeping everything on the same page. Oh, really? I didn't know that they're doing the whole what if thing with her. That's cool. I mean, I figured they could always go back in time too. That's the thing with all these things. Any show in this genre, you can always just take them back in time. So that's why I wouldn't count Chris Evans completely out either, because they can just go back in time. I'm curious about how the Marvel shows are gonna turn out on Disney Plus too. And Disney Plus just got Hamilton. I mean, they're just like, damn, that was a big win for them. Yes, you can't undo what was done, like we saw from Avengers Endgame. Oh, we'll just turn back time. Problem solved. Which everybody knew that was what was going to happen after the Thanos thing. I don't even read the comics, but you watch enough stuff, it's like, oh, we'll just put the reset button and see what happens. Oh, you see, I didn't even know how much Spider-Man strayed from canon. I watch the movies, but I don't read the books or the comics or anything. Same thing with the shows. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I think I saw Homecoming. What was the most recent Spider-Man movie? That one I haven't seen, the newest one. Something home. Another kind of no, not a home. Far from home. Is that it? I think it's Far From Home. I still need to see that one. I liked Homecoming though. Tom Holland's an entertaining Spider-Man. He's doing good. And I liked his introduction too into the Marvel universe. It was funny in the movie. Oh, I guess all the Marvel stuff's delayed though now too. Oh, sorry, is it still messed up? Or did you lose it for a second? Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. I was asking if you knew anything about the spin-off shows. Well, now I'm interested in the Vampire Chronicles on AMC, the Anne Rice stuff. I like Interview with the Vampire. I'm looking into Peacock. I have Peacock. I don't have HBO Max. So I'm excited for the Psych movie, and I'm hoping that Peacock will be able to bring back a bunch of other shows, like Sliders, like we were talking about Sliders coming back. Hoping that'll be a possibility. I know. I mean, I really don't know how Saved by the Bell is going to work, but I feel like it happens with every generation. Alicia, hey! Oh, see, Alicia watches Mandalorian, and she's into Star Wars, Tom. She'll get your Star Wars stuff. I'm so glad you can make it. Oh my God, Betty Boop, that is so cute. Oh, thanks, Tom. Thanks, Tom. That's sweet. Nice. Well, thank you for touching base, Alicia. I'm so glad you could pop in. How are you doing? How's JJ? What are you guys watching? Do you have any family shows you're watching? I still think of you whenever I would see the Lego commercials paired with Masked Singer. Oh, poor baby. Give him my love. We were just talking about Agent Carter. Yeah, I'm curious to see how Jared Padalecki's Walker is going to turn out. I know, I like her too. Alicia, when you finished Agent Carter, did you feel like okay with the way it ended, or did it make you upset because you're left hanging in some way, or does knowing what happens in the movies make it all okay? Oh, oh no! I didn't even know she had a brother. Oh, cliffhanger! Yes, you know, so that's just going to piss me off, and especially now when they're bringing so many shows back and like fulfilling storylines and stuff. They might come back and do a season 3 on Disney Plus. Who knows? Instead of ABC. I feel like streaming has completely changed the game. I don't know exactly how that's working. I don't know if it's like a financial thing with all of the studios, but I'm even hoping for more timeless because of Peacock. Yeah, see? Ah, great minds, Tom. I didn't even see you typing that. Yeah. I feel like network TV is becoming obsolete though, because no one's watching things. I mean, people do watch things live, but not as much as they used to. Yeah. I don't know. And like every studio having a streaming network has made me optimistic for what can be brought back in the future. I'm also still waiting on like a Highlander reboot. All of these 90s shows coming back. I tried because I got into the Highlander after the fact when they were doing like late night reruns on sci-fi like 10, 15 years ago. And ever since then, I'm like, they need to reboot this show because recently I tried watching it on Amazon, and I was like, I couldn't even make it through a few minutes into the pilot episode. It was so ridiculous. Oh, really? It's in Vancouver? Oh gosh, I'd rather wait though. I want quality content. Like I wouldn't want them to rush Supernatural's ending. I still think they should hold off and do that like a movie. Like they can go back and do the special effects tweaking on episodes that have already been filmed, but as far as shooting goes, just hold off and then give us a movie. I'd rather wait. So many of our shows are in Vancouver too. It's crazy. They probably feel extra pressure to open up there, especially with LA being on lockdown. Oh, imagine the amount of project that they'll move to Vancouver that were supposed to be in LA. I don't know. I mean, it's sweet to see how many people are trying to make it work from home too. Georgia opened up for filming? Okay. I always go by better safe than sorry. I'm just worried if people start going out and about too soon and it just makes it worse. Better to stay in. I stopped watching The Blacklist a while ago, but I thought it's pretty cool how they turned the season finale into like a graphic novel style and animated it so they could finish the season. I could see Supernatural doing something like that if it wasn't the series finale. That would totally work. Yeah, Hollywood should be. LA just got extended until August, didn't they? Yeah. California in general is more careful. They're starting to open things up though slowly, like in Northern California, which I was surprised. Yeah, and like everything on CW is filmed up there. Yeah. Alicia, if you're still around, what are you guys going to watch next now that Shield and Agent Carter's done? Okay, that's good. Even though, I mean, like, even if you're tested and you're given the all clear, you don't know if you come into contact with someone later on and contract it. Oh, you're still watching Shield. Okay. Sorry. So you're watching them both together, Agent Carter and Shield. Does JJ watch with you guys? Okay. I know CW is the only one. Are they still strong though? I kind of sort of faded away from those shows. Okay, Alicia. Does JJ watch anything or is he always just playing his video games? Not even sure like what's kid friendly anymore. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next either, series wise. Oh no, not Ninjago. Wasn't that the terrible one? Pokemon, like Pokemon cartoons or like Detective Pikachu? I mean, the first couple Lego movies were funny. Lego Batman was funny too. I didn't even bother watching Ninjago, especially after what you said about it. I know I'm trying to think like what kind of good content's out there too if you've got kids. I mean, Gallivant You should try Gallivant with him, even though I don't know, is he in? I don't know. He may appreciate like the theatrics of it though. Have you seen the other Lego movies, Tom? I can't remember. Tom, have you seen Gallivant too? I can't remember. Oh, have you seen Gallivant? Oh, all right. It's really funny. Still one of my favorites. That's another one. It was canceled before season 3, and they did have plans on what they were going to do next too. I think losing so many shows has made me so tentative on when I start a show. If I start a show, try to be careful not to get too attached to them. I haven't seen Robert the Bruce films. The ones on Netflix? I saw Outlaw King, and I had seen Braveheart way back when. I saw Robert. I saw that was listed. Is that like a legit movie? I wasn't sure if it was like a docu movie or if it was an actual movie. Because I like that era. I like period pieces. So, Mhm. Is that one good? Oh, okay. It seems lackluster. I don't even know who's really in it. There wasn't much like discussion about it too. I didn't see any promo for it ahead of time. Oh, I like Angus McFadden though. Huh. So Angus plays Robert the Bruce. I don't even remember what happened exactly in Braveheart. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I'll just watch the trailer for it and see what it's like. Yeah. Huh. I've been seeing it and it kind of caught my eye, but I didn't even realize that it was connected to Braveheart. Because I remember Robert the Bruce being in Outlaw King. I'm looking for the kind of Arthurian shows and stuff like that too, because it's been a while. That's why I'm excited for Cursed. It feels like a Merlin kind of series, but centered on the Lady of the Lake. And then I started Medici. The first season of Medici was good, but the second, I think even the second one was okay. It's this third one that's boring. Yeah, I'm really excited for Cursed. I've been waiting for something like that to come along. Literally, and I think the news broke too, like right after we were talking about it last week. Yeah, I don't think there is anything that's 100% centered on Lady of the Lake. She's been, like seen and referenced and featured a little bit, but not like from her perspective ever. Because I do know Lady of the Lake was in Merlin, and then even Once Upon a Time. But that it should be interesting, and plus it's kind of like the origins of Excalibur, so that should be cool. And I never really thought of Lady of the Lake interacting with young Arthur, so that should be also interesting to see how that really goes down. That was a funny episode of Legends of Tomorrow too. Don't know if you saw that one. Want to make sure before going into it. My favorite Arthurian story. I mean, I just always really liked the Round Table, King Arthur and his knights. The first night was entertaining. That's like the not calm, but the romantic spin of it. So I like that one. But then in Merlin, they went into more of the knights too. So then I started to like Gawain, and like that was, yes, the one with Sean Connery and Richard Gere and Julia Ormond. I haven't seen that many of them actually. What about you? What's your favorite? Yeah, I like the Merlin one. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Did I watch the Sam Neill one? Where he was old Merlin? Can't remember if I saw that one. Merlin was really good. That's still one of the best series. Yeah, oh, I can't remember if I did or didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I looked into watching it, then didn't. I'm trying to think of what else. There are older movies about it too. I feel like there is something else new-ish that's about Gawain. Don't know if it's a movie or a show. Or maybe it was just part of Cursed. I think there's something else out there too. Might be worth exploring. How was the Sam Neill one? Was that The Shrug? Oh, okay. current kind of Arthurian series that's out right now? I don't know. I'll look into it. I'm curious. Because I was surprised by Cursed. I didn't even realize that was in the works. So I was pleasantly surprised. Oh, you know what? I think there's the. Oh, yes, I saw the King Arthur with Keira Knightley and Clive Owen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one, that one had a lot of people I liked in it too, but it was kind of dragging. It was kind of on the slow side. It could have been so much better. But yeah, I did see that one. And I remember the whole controversy too. She was so pissed because they photoshopped her boobs to be bigger. Uh-huh. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that was the twist. Yeah. Yes, they did change her bust on promotional materials, and she was pissed. Rightfully so. Yeah, she was pissed. I know. I don't think there's been anything since Merlin and that King Arthur movie. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's the Guy Ritchie one with Charlie Hunnam. I saw that one too. Um, I saw that one, and that put a twist on Arthur's backstory because he wasn't like born into aristocracy. I knew there was one more that was newish. That was okay too. Not as exciting as I hoped. Yes, Legend of the Sword. Whenever they do that too, King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, you know that they're hoping for a sequel. That didn't happen. I know there are so many versions and so many different ages that they portray King Arthur. And then it's like they don't even tie into each other. Each one has to be looked at independently. Yeah, with Egerton. Yeah, he was in a new Robin Hood movie, and Jamie Foxx was in that one too, and Ben Mendelsohn. Um, that was a good cast. I didn't even watch that one either. I was thinking of Robin Hood movies too. It's hard not to think of Robin Hood movies when you think of King Arthur. I still want to see the one with Russell Crowe. Yeah, they should change up the characters. That's true. Yeah. Oh, did you see Tristan and Isolde way back in the day? That was sort of around the same era with James Franco and Sophia Myles and a young Henry Cavill. Oh, it was good. I mean, more of a romance, but it was good. I like that one. Oh, Alicia, are you still around? No, he hasn't experienced Superman Chris yet. Neither has Tom Welling, knock on wood. A lot of them haven't. Yeah. Okay. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I was going to say it's been, I think it's been over an hour. So, and I have to catch the Masked Singer and have something to eat beforehand. So, we could wrap up and continue next week. Mm-hmm. See what else we've watched in the meantime. Thanks, Alicia. You're so cute. Multitasking. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Yes, you are a domestic goddess. I know. I feel like if I look away to do something else too, then it's just like extra dead air, and then I miss what you guys are saying. So, so my multitasking is whenever I try to get the link out so people know where to come. And even then, I feel bad because I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm not looking. I wish it was like positioned in ways to be able to see. I guess I could do it so I can like see what you guys are saying while looking at the camera. It's kind of hard to do. I'm big on eye contact, so. Can you do green screen on live stuff? Because I do have a green screen. I just haven't been able to prop it up behind me in a way that fits like this. I wasn't sure if you could do different backgrounds on YouTube Live. I need to figure out this stuff. You can? Oh, okay. I need to figure that out because I do want to do something. That's the next thing. I want to play around with that. Okay, I'll work on that this week and we'll see if there'll be a surprise. Yeah, see, you can do it on Zoom, but I don't know if I still don't know exactly how you can do green screen backdrops. That's something I need to figure out because I want to start using them for my videos. Need to see if it's okay and like because I use Adobe Elements to make my videos for like the Masked Singer and stuff. So I just need to see how that works. I still have no idea on the technical side of those things. Still learning. So far, I do like YouTube Live better than Facebook live streaming. That thing was a hot mess. So we'll look into it and I'll see if there'll be a surprise in store for you guys. Let me know if you have any requests, if you want to see anything behind me while I do this stuff. Mm-hmm. Well then. Oh, the cartoon version? Yeah. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. I started off using Bitmoji, but then I wasn't sure if there'd be copyright issues in using that as like advertising. So, and then before that, I had like a Powerpuff thing, but I don't know how to do like a non-copyright cartoon version. or else that's something I was trying. And then I don't know if on live I can do that kind of thing. I think I'd have to edit it after the fact to put something like that together. But yeah, I don't know if you know how to do something like that. Oh, you can? Oh, okay. Do they have free software for that, or is it only stuff you buy? Because the only kind of characters I put together are the ones from like TV shows, like or like Funko Pop, like you can Funko Pop yourself. But then I don't know if there's copyrights on using those as part of your personal things or your business stuff. I don't know. Okay. Well, lots to look into. Let me see if this week I can figure out how to get a green screen going, and then we'll work on cartoons. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. The Adobe Flash stuff. I keep getting those little prompts too. Hmm. Okay. I'll see. I'll see what my options are and what's doable. Starting with the green screen. I just need to get it propped up behind me. I don't really care for the yellow wall. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. And hopefully I'll have some more stuff watched before the next time. And yeah, and we'll talk about it and see if you know anything about the cartooning stuff. Let me know. Thanks, Tom. You're really sweet. I try to keep you guys entertained. I just want to talk about what you guys are watching and so I like seeing whatever. Oh, don't worry, Alicia. Thank you for still tuning in while doing dishes. You're such a sweetheart. And I hope JJ feels better too. Give him my love. Okay. Well, let me know, Tom, if there's anything you use that could be. Oh, you make funny face. I see. I thought you meant cartoon funny faces. I know. I tried the Zoom thing, but then the whole people like bombing your Zoom stuff, I was afraid of like hacking issues into my computer. So I don't know. I still don't know if there's a way to, on YouTube Live, be able to do multiple people or if there's different software that you have to do. Because it'd be kind of cool to have, different people talking and popping in and out of conversation on screen too. So then we can see each other. It'll be more like conversational. That was cool, weird, kind of just talking to you guys typing. But lots, yeah. Okay, love you, Alicia. I'm gonna head out too, so that I make it. Thanks, Tom. And I'll look into some stuff too. We'll see what we can put together, some fun stuff for this. Bye. Talk to you guys later.